Hello, Facebook family. Jump on and say hi. I want to know who's there watching. I'm here in sunny St. Augustine, Florida. Isn't it beautiful? I am out here at the pool all by myself. It's crazy. All by myself, able to just enjoy the beauty of God's creation and just loving the sunshine and the water and the beaches across from me. So I showed you a little bit of that yesterday from my hotel room, but right now I am down at the pool all by myself, and Aiden is actually up in the hotel room. It's been a weird day. We both got up about 10 o'clock, didn't even get down here till 1 and he came down for a few minutes and was like, I'm done again. He says, I don't want to go to the beach. I said, boy, I did not drive all the way down here for us to sit in our room. So we are going to enjoy the day. But he wants to spend some time to himself, which is great because I get to spend some time to myself too, right? So I just want to talk about counting our blessings. And I know I'm looking fabulous down here by the pool. Somebody even said on my post yesterday that I let a what do you say, a weed whacker or something get a hold of my hair. I'm like, wasn't that sweet? Dude, I'm at the beach. I'm, not that it should matter anyway, but I have a fabulous haircut underneath all here. I really, really do. And I'm growing it out, just so you know. Anybody that's interested in my hair, comment on Facebook. Apparently some and wrote that ugliness, but to is counting. That mean exactly? Count it all joy. That means that no matter what we walk through, that we count it as joy because God has a purpose and a plan behind it, And if you're like me, you probably have walked through a few things in your life, and sometimes it's just too much to handle. And I hear so many people, especially on social media, you get to see it firsthand, the complaints and the griping and the moaning and groaning. And I get it, some things are valid, it just pushes you over the edge and you feel like you got to say something, or it's really hitting your heart and you're having a difficult time with it. I get it. I have been there. I'm doing a Bible study right now, the armor of God, and we're talking about the peace, the gospel of peace, and wearing your shoes of peace, which the shoes of the armor of God and the armor of God represent peace, because the way that the soldiers wore them, they had studs in the bottom of them to hold them firmly planted. The way that they were constructed otherwise gave them support and so forth. And so they represent peace, as in the peace in our lives, that there are so many things, and it asks me, it asks you to write out the things, the torment, the chaos, the uneasiness that you are facing in your life. And of course I had a list, and I'm sure that if you sat down and thought about it, you would have a list too. And one of the things it talks about is there a time in your life that you remember that it was basically total chaos and that you had lost complete control and it just took you, And so I wanted to share that. There was a time in my life back November 17th, 2006. It was a very difficult day for me, but it was a day that God changed everything in my life. It was a day that I had been walking through my divorce, and as I was walking through it, it had just gotten too much for me. It was overbearing, and my life basically flipped upside down, and I had to go check myself into the hospital because I knew I needed help. At that point in my life, things were so messed up. I felt like, my life was out of control. My husband was going in a different direction. I was grieving that loss so desperately, watching my children in pain, and the enemy just attacked my mind in a way you would just not even imagine. It was very, very difficult for me. God showed me too that the wrong man. And it's him that I needed to rely on. So as I was in the hospital, it was Thanksgiving week, and they said, we want you to color this horn of plenty, and I want you to put things in there that you were thankful for. And you know, it was overflowing. Even in the midst of such heartache and pain, that horn of plenty was overflowing in my life. So when you take your eyes off the things that are tough and you focus on the things that are a blessing to you, it really helps you to overcome the adversity in your life. So today I want you to stop focusing on all of those things that are hurting you, things that are you have in your life. The struggles are going to be there. They're going to come and go. The gospel of